Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'm going to be reacting to Brand X for the very first time, and this is a group that I am completely unfamiliar with, so this is going to be a very fresh reaction for you all that I hope you do enjoy. We'll be checking out two of their songs today, which should give us a good bit of variety. The first one is called Nuclear Burn, and then the second is called And So to F, which when I first read the title of And So to F, I thought it was a grammar issue, but no, the song is actually called And So to F. I have no idea what it kind of means. When I read it the third time, I was like, okay, maybe the so is like do, re, mi, fa, so, but then so to F, F is like a note, but we don't have the root note, so is the so the F, and then is the scale do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. I don't know. I just don't know. So we're going to hear it here first for the first time, and maybe we'll figure it out. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to check these out. Before we jump in, a massive thank you goes to Thomas, whose generous support made this reaction possible. Appreciate you, and thank you for sending me down all of these unique rabbit holes. I'm learning a lot. All right, now let's jump into these. That's unique. Got a lot of bass here. Okay, the drumming here. And the guitars are rather quiet, but they're creating this very funky atmosphere. Dude, this drummer. They are in lockstep with one another. But it's very weird how they are. Right now it sort of feels like the drums are doing their own thing, and the bass and these very interesting sci-fi-esque piano notes are doing their other thing, but they're all in rhythm together and it works. It just doesn't make sense to me. Where is the root note? Where is home? Dude, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's that movement is very fast. It's randomly staccato, but then he sustains it afterwards. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna draw my feelings right now. I did this in a previous reaction. I'll do it here. I'll draw. I feel like I am being taken. The blue is where I am at right now. Alright, change colors. Oh my god. This is an alien. Alright. We are back to normal, but normal is... There's this like rapid staircasing up and down, and then you are like resting in these lows, but sometimes we return back up. But it's all very like segmented, but somehow it flows together. I'll try to draw out my feelings again, but this is very complicated stuff. And there's craziness happening above. And then this nice little bass below. Okay, we got some synthesizers in the middle. Oh my god, the drums! The drums are this. The drums are this. Oh my god. It's driving us forward, driving us forward, driving us forward. Dude. And you hear this like back and forth movement between these rather... I mean, they're not simple chords, but the movement is simple between these two. But let me get the right notes. So it's like we keep staircasing back and forth here. Oh gosh, this whole picture could go into an art museum. So we're going like from down, 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 just back and forth, back and forth. This movement, this movement, this movement. Ugh, this guitar work. Unorthodox behavior is right. Oh my gosh. I'm not drawing this out anymore. It's crazy. Also, not to mention this album cover. Rather creepy. Rapid guitar, the drums are just picking up speed and momentum and getting louder. Full silence and then dude, I don't understand. It's catchy, it's good. What genre would this be? Is it blues? it feels very staccato for blues. It definitely is like progressive. I don't know. Brand X. That was an experience for sure. I need to think about my thoughts a little bit more. So let's listen to the second track we have here today, and So to F, Brand X with Phil Collins. Okay, looks like Phil Collins, who we did a few reactions to him back in the day, is joining them as the drummer. Presumably, he could also be the singer here. We'll find out. Old Grey Whistle Test. Isn't this the movie thing? Da, 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 da. This won't get me copyrighted, right? The audio quality is a little grainy here, but before it sounded like there was glass being destroyed, and then we entered this very nice atmosphere, this cool lull with the electric guitar soaring over top. What style of piano playing is this? It's like outer space. Almost like somebody created a digital keyboard and is just doing this. I don't really hear piano players play in this way. I think the speed is picking up too. Again, I think I'm noticing the back and forth between those two chords. The da 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 da, and he's just dancing between those chords, and the guitar player here is just creating a crazy solo within all of that. Oh, section change. I think this is Phil Collins then on the drums, because we haven't had any vocals as I say that. doing both. The way this is mixed is making it very hard for me to hear the actual singing. But it's in there. The video editing is like quick cuts to other stuff. Back and forth between those two chords. I can't unnotice it now. Hey, I mean, Phil on the drums is something special. It's okay, the audio just we lost audio. It looks like it okay. Looks like it's over, even though they're still playing. I gotta say, this was one of my most confusing listens. As you could see by my handy dandy chart that I drew about my feelings, this I swear I'm so stupid sometimes, but this is like the way my mind works on occasion. Or regularly, it really depends on the day, I suppose. Brand X, let me write that here. Brand X. I really should sell this art. Maybe I should start doing art like as I do my reactions, but that could also be a distraction. This was very confusing to me, but it wasn't bad, if that makes sense. I just, from a song structure perspective, I don't get it. From a musicality perspective, I sort of get it, because you can hear each of the individual instruments doing what they're doing, but the way they're like interplaying with one another is not readily apparent to me, why they're making the decisions that they're making. And because we have this like back and forth movement between two chords, as was I think observed in both of those tracks, Nuclear Burn and So to F, what I kind of feel is that they enter these like quote unquote lull periods where that affords the guitarist the opportunity to go crazy and add a lot of his own expertise and melody, and a lot of the, let's say, musical narrative comes from what the electric guitar is doing. I could say something very similar about the drums and how they function within the context of what we heard from Brand X, because the drums are not consistently doing the same thing, right? They're changing their rhythmic patterns constantly throughout, and I feel like the tempo getting faster, the intensity swelling. So if I were to like have drawn a chart, we'll do a new one here. Why not? Let's save this. Brand X. If I were to have drawn a new chart with the drums were probably a little bit more understandable to me, even though they were very rapid, because there's like some consistency, and then there's some craziness, and then the oscillation goes gradual increasing, then we go higher and then lower, and then there's like moments like this. But the overall assortment, as we saw, looked like my first image. But this is all coming from my mind. I have a very interesting brain when it comes to like listening to new music, and Brand X are not very obvious to me in terms of how I should engage with them. So let me know what you guys think about those two songs in the comments. and what you think about Brand X in general. But that's all I have for you today. Subscribe if you enjoyed the reaction, and if you would like to request one yourself, hit the link in the description box below. That is the best way to support my channel. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.